Hi, my name is Salman Amir, and in this video I will show you how you detect your After Effects version and enable or disable some elements and functions according to the After Effects version. So here I prepared a short example. We are first creating in this tutorial palette type of window and then add just one button with the text of show version. If I click on this button show version, it will alert that you are using After Effects version 17 and source rect at time is available in this version. Because I defined that line, because I'm checking for the source rect at time it's available or not. The previous versions of the CC 2014, the source rect is not available. So here I have checked. You can add your own functionality or check the conditions, but I put that line. You are using After Effects version 17, and if you observe, click on the help and about After Effects, you can see the version is 17.00 and build something. And here also my script button is showing the version and also the build version. So if I run this script on other, in the CC 2020 is showing that my source rect at time is available. If I click, source rect at time is available in the version of this version of AE, and also the version. If I go to the CS6 version, and first show you the help and about text. It's After Effects CS6 version and version is 11.0 and build version is 378 something. So if I run the script in the script file and go to my script file version of A, and if I click on show version, you are using After Effects version 11 and source secretary is not available in this version of After Effects. So source rect time is not available in this version, and the version is 11.0 something and the build version is like 378. You can round this value and just show like this After Effects version 11. I will show you how to do this. First we are going to take a look of the script. So here is my script, and I put first some notes for the information, like source rect at time as an expression that gives you an ability to get layer margin. You can put your own information you want, and this is available CC 2014 and the later versions, and the later version which is released after the CC 2014. So first we are going to create a window, then adding button, showing window, and add some functionality. But how? Create a new JavaScript file and control add to zoom a little bit, and first we are going to create our window. So taking the variable and name this my window as the win, and into a new window. And the type of the window is palette. Write this on a string, palette, and the name of this palette window is AE version, and also the size undefined size, and this window orientation is orientation is column. Now we need to add our first element. We defined our window, and first I'm going to show this window dot first center and dot show. First we are defining a window to make center and then show. If I select my opened After Effects version 2020 and run, so you can see my window is created but it's empty, so we need to add some elements on it. First I am taking the variable name like the button 1, which is equal to dot we are adding this into the window, so win dot add, and type the element you want. I am adding the button element and the size is undefined size, and semicolon, and hit return. And this button 1 dot text is equal to in the string like the show current AE version, and first run this by pressing F5, or just click on this run button. As you can see, show current AE version and the name of this. Now we need to add some functionality, so I'm going to down after this win.show, adding some functionality. And functionality, we need to first take this button. If the user click on this button, copy this variable name, paste, and dot on click event, and which is equal to what? This function. In the brackets, write your information. When the user click on this button 1, show current AE version, then do whatever information is in these two curly brackets. So first I am checking my I need to change this to, so I'm copying this line, Control C and Control V to paste this, but this time I need to remove this. First, if I click on this button, the button 1 dot text, this text, I need to change this. So button 1 dot text is equal to app dot version. So it will give me the application version of this After Effects. App mean this app like After Effects, because the script is running on the app, and which is called the After Effects, and give me this app version, and the app is After Effects targeted. So if I run this and click on this show current AE version, it will give me that version. And I can now add some more information or elements. So if I'm checking the condition for this time, like multiple, if this script is run in multiple versions of After Effects, so we need to specify some information for this also. So if, and in here type your condition, and the condition is but first know something, that if you are checking the version, the application app.version gives me also the build version also, which is like not useful. So first we need to round the value of the app.version. Like if the this is showing like After Effects 2020 and version is 17.0, so we want that type of format. Like if I show you more, like 16.0 and 15.0, 14.0 and 13.5, so I want that information or that type of format. So if you need to convert this app.versions to a floating value, like parse and float, as you can see, it's give me the information. So press enter or type, and in the text we need to add this app.version. So copy this and paste it in the value. So, and now we are not ending here, and now we need to check if this is the version is, if the version is, because we put 2 is equals sign, because we are checking the value of the app.version is equal to this is 17, so we need to put this 17 point like 17.0, and if this is equal to 17.0, then do this in this brackets. So alert and your message here in the string, and alert like After Effects version is or After Effects 2020. So save this, source 2 for rough working, and if I run this again and click on this show current A version, it will give me After Effects 2020, because we put that information in the alert section if it is equal to 2020, and also showing the version. But you need to add some else statement if the user is not using that 17.0 version. But remember, 17.0 is the 2020 version of After Effects. So if the user is not using this version, After Effects 2020, then alert in the string type, this is not a, let me just copy this, Control V, and if I run this, it is showing me the After Effects 2020. But let me switch to another version of After Effects, and I have here the CS6 version also open here, and if I run this, my targeted application is now set to CS6 11.0, and check the 11.0 is not equal, so it will run the else statement. Run this and go to your CS6 version, and if I click on the show current AE version, this is not a After Effects 2020 version, and it also gives me the version of this 11.0378 build version. And if I go to this, as you can see 11.0 and the build version is 378, and if I run this script also in the CS5 it will do the same thing what it done in the CS6 version. So this version, this is not After Effects 2020 because we put that information check for the After Effects CC 2020, and if it's not, then show this information. And also it give me the AE version because we specified in our script. So now we need to add some more information. So else, if I check my more information, like so I need to add some else if statement at the end of this, like information is end here, and else if your condition and your second condition. This is my first condition and this will be my second condition. If these two are false, then run this alert or run this whatever in the else. So in the else statement, I need to just copy what are in these brackets or condition. So copy this and paste in else if statement, Control V, and this time we are changing our version to something else. So let me check first my After Effects CS6. So I am calculating this for 11.0, which is the CS6 and 11, and now I need to add some information, and Control C and Control V, pasting this, and this time the After Effects version is CS6. Save this and I'm running this again, and this is in CS5 version, so I'm changing this to first CC 2020. If I run this, show current OS version After Effects 2020, and if I run this to CS6 version, show current AE version After Effects CS6, because we specified in our script, then if this check this version, if it's the version is current application version is 17.0, then alert this, and if it's not, then go to the next else if statement and check if it's 11.0 version of After Effects, which is the After Effects CS6, so alert this, and if the upper two conditions both are false, then else run this. If this is for 2020 and this is for CS6, then what if I run this on the CS5 version? Then it will alert this. This is not an After Effects CC 2020. This is not a After Effects C 2020. So you see, you can define or some enabling or disable element in this. Instead of this alert, you can define your information or function here. If the user is using this version, then show that elements, and if the user is using that CS6 element, then show that elements. If else, then show that. The link for this script is in the description, and you can use and practice at your own. And if you didn't get any idea or any information, then let me know in comment. And also you can round this value, so I'm rounding this for you. And first pause and float this floating value, because in it in the button text is showing the build version also. So pause float app.version. Save this and run this on my CC 2020. But if it's show me some error, then affect CC 2020 and it's showing the 17. It's round that value because we defined that pause float. If I just remove this again, it will also give me that build version also. As you can see, it gives me the build version also. So thank you, we will see you next time, and I am preparing and recording intro course for this extended script and scripting. After getting that course, you will be able to writing your script for After Effects and Premiere Pro. So thanks for watching.